Brothers, Om Shanti. November 2024. Morning Murli. The essence. Sweet children, each of you must keep an eye on yourself fully. You should not do anything against the law. By disobeying Srimad, you will fall. Question. What precautions must you take in order to become a multi-millionaire? Answer. Let there always be this attention. Whatever I do, others who see me will do the same. You should not have any false arrogance. You should never miss the Murli. Tamil or English? Which Murli? You should never miss the Murli. Which Murli? Be careful about your thoughts, words, and accents. Your eyes should not devise you. You will then be able to accumulate an income of multi-millions. To achieve this, you must remain introverted and remember the Father, and you will then remain safe from all sinful acts. Om Shanti. The Father has explained to you spiritual children that when you are sit here, your intellect should definitely have the thought. That one is our Baba, our teacher, and also our Sadguru. You also realize that by remembering Baba, you will become pure and go to the pure land. The Father has explained that you come down from a pure land. This is called a pure land. You then go from the Sato Pradhan stage Sado through the stage of Sado, Rajo, and Tamo. You now understand that you have fallen down. That is, you are in brothel. Although you are at the confluence age, you understand with this knowledge that you have stepped away from this world. If you keep remembering Shibaba, Shivalaya is not far away. But if you do not remember Shibaba, Shivalaya is very far away. If you have to experience punishment, you then become very distant. So the Father does not give you children too much difficulty. Firstly, he repeatedly says you have to become pure in your thoughts, words, and accents. Those physical eyes can devise you a great deal. You have to take great care with them. The Father has explained that trance is totally distinct from yoga. Yoga means remembrance. You can have remembrance even with your eyes open. Trance is not yoga. When you offer walk, you have to go up according to the directions you are given. Main Maya interferes. Maya interferes a great deal in this. Maya is such that she gets up your nose. Just as the Father is powerful, so Maya too is very powerful. She is so powerful that she has pushed the whole world into brothel. Therefore, you have to be very cautious. You have to very cautious. You should remember the Father accurately with disciplines. If you perform any action against the law, she makes you fall completely. You should never have any desire for trance, etc. Become totally ignorant of even the knowledge of desires. Become totally ignorant of even the knowledge of desires. If you follow the Father's directions, all your desires will be fulfilled without your asking. If you do not follow his instructions and take a wrong path, it is then possible that instead of going to heaven, you will fall into hell. It has been remembered that an alligator swallowed an elephant. Those who used to give this knowledge to many and who used to offer work to both are not here today because of their unlawful behavior. They were totally influenced by Maya. Whilst becoming deities, they became devils. The Father knows that those who used to make very good efforts and who were going to become deities have become like devils and are living with devilish people. They have become traitors. Those who belong to the Father and then become to Maya are called traitors. Each of you has to keep an eye on yourself. If you disobey Srimat, you will fall and you won't even realize it. The Father cautions you children and tell you that your behaviors should not be such that you should be taken into the depths of hell. Baba explained yesterday that many brothers hold committees against themselves and do everything without Srimat and thereby cause disservice. If you do something without Srimat, you continue to fall. In the beginning, Baba set up a mothers committee because the mothers have been given the urn of nectar. Salutation to the mothers has been remembered. Even if brothers create committees, there isn't a saying salutation to the brothers. If you do not follow Srimat, you become trapped in Maya's web. Baba had set up a committee of mothers and handed everything over to them. Generally men, not women, case bankrupt. Therefore, the father placed the urn on the mothers. On the path of knowledge, even mothers can become bankrupt. Those who can become multi-million time fortunate can also defeated by Maya and get bankrupt. Here, both men and women can become bankrupt, and they do become bankrupt. So many were defeated and left, which means that they become bankrupt. The father explains that the people of Bharat have become totally bankrupt. Maya is so powerful that people are unable to understand what they were and how they have completely fallen. Here too, whilst some of you are climbing up, you forget Srimat and then become bankrupt by following your own dictates. Those people become bankrupt, can then raise up again after 5 to 7 years. Here, you become bankrupt for 84 births. You cannot climb a high status then. You keep becoming bankrupt. If Baba had photographs, he would show you. You would say that, but Baba is telling you is absolutely right. This one was the great Maharati and used to uplift many. But he is not here today. He went bankrupt. Baba repeatedly cautions you children, there is nothing to be gained by setting up your committee, etc. According to you, your own dictates. Then throughout the whole day, whenever you met, you would just keep gossiping. This one used to do this, that one used to do that. Only when your intellect are in yoga with the Father will you become Sadopradhan. If after belonging to the Father, your yoga is not connected to Him, you keep falling. Your connection breaks. You should not become afraid and questions why Maya is causing you so much distress if your link breaks. If your link breaks means if your links breaks mean do you understand the sentence? You should not become afraid and questions why Maya is causing you so much distress if your link breaks. Link breaks means connection become mean our yoga become fail. That's the meaning of link breaks. Connection cut. You should try to forge a link with the Father again. Otherwise, how would your battery be charged? If you perform sinful acts, your battery become discharged. In the beginning, so many came and belonged to Baba. They joined the Bhakti, but where, where are they today? They fell because they remembered the old world. The Father says, I am now inspiring you to have unlimited disinterest. Don't allow your hearts to be attached to the old world. Let your hearts be attached to heaven. If you want to become like Lakshmi or Narayan, you have to make effort. Your intellects, yoga should be with the one Father, and you should have disinterest in the old world. Remember the land of happiness and the land of peace. As you walk and move around, you should remember Baba to whatever extent possible. This is absolutely easy. You have come here in order to change from ordinary humans into Narayan. You must tell everyone that they now have to change from Tamo Pradhan to Sato Pradhan because it is now the time of your return journey. The history and geography of the world repeat. This means that hell changes into heaven and heaven into hell. This cycle continues to turn. The Father says, whilst you are sitting here, become a spinners of the discus of self-realization. Stay in remembrance of having been around the cycle many times. You are now becoming deities once again. No one in the world understands the significance of this. Deities do not have this knowledge. They are pure anyway. They can't below the conch shell because they don't have this knowledge. Because they are pure, there is no need to give them these symbols. The symbols are given when both are together. You are not given these symbols either because today you are becoming deities and tomorrow you become devils. The Father makes you into deities and Maya makes you into devils. When the Father explains, you understand that your stage truly has fallen. Many unfortunate ones came to Shiv Baba's treasures store, but they then asked for it back, asked for it back and became devils. This happened because of the lack of yoga. It is only by having yoga that you are able to become pure. You call out, Baba, come and change us from impure to pure so that we can go to heaven. You are on the pilgrimage of remembrance. Yeah, so that you can become pure and climb a high status. Even those who heard a little and then died will definitely go to Sivalaya, no matter what status they climb. Once they have had a remembrance, they will definitely go to heaven, but they cannot climb a high status. You should be happy when you hear the name of heaven. You must not be happy on failing and climbing a status worth pennies. There will be definitely be the feeling that you are a servant. At the end, you will have visions of what you are going to become, and you will know what sinful acts you perform that led you to that state, and why you did not become an empress. By being cautious at every steps, you can become multi-millionaires. In the temples, the idols of deities are shown with the symbol of a lotus. There is a difference in the status. Even the kingdom of today have so much splendor, although they are only temporary. They cannot be kings for all time. So the father says, if you wish to become like Lakshmi or Narayan, the effort you make should be accordingly. How many people do you bring benefit to? For how long do you stay introverted and remember Baba? We are now to return to our sweet home. We will then go down into the land of happiness. You should calm, you should churn all of this knowledge internally. The Father has both knowledge and yoga in him. You too must have both in you. You know that Shiv Baba is teaching you. Therefore, this is knowledge and also remembrance. Gyan and yoga are together. It should not be that when you sit in yoga and continue to remember Baba, this knowledge is forgotten. When the Father teaches you yoga, does he forget knowledge? All of this knowledge remains with you. You children must also have this knowledge. You have to study. When others see the actions I perform, they will do the same. If I don't study the Murli, others will not study it either. They have false arrogance, and so Maya very quickly attacks them. You must take the father's Srimad at every step. Otherwise, there will be one or another sinful accident. After making the mistake, many children don't tell the father. They completely destroy themselves. If you are careless, Maya slaps you. She makes you worth not a penny. When you become arrogant, Maya makes you perform many sinful acts. Baba has never told the brothers to set up a committee of brothers. There should definitely be one or two sensible sisters on the committee. And with their advice, the work can be carried out. The urn is given to Lakshmi. It has also been remembered that when nectar was being given, there were obstacles in the yajna. They case many types of obstacles. They spent the whole day gossiping. That is very bad. If anything happens, you must report it to the father. Only the one father can reform everyone. You must not take the law into your own hands. You must stay in remembrance of Father. Keep giving the Father's introduction to everyone, and you will then become like that. Maya is very strong. She doesn't leave anyone alone. You must always write your news to the Father. You must keep taking directions. Actually, you constantly receive directions anyway. You children think that Baba knows all the secrets inside you. When he explains a particular aspect that happened to be in your mind. However, Baba says, no, I only teach you this knowledge. There is no question of knowing the secrets inside you. Yes, I do know that you are all my children. The children in each body is mine. The child in each body is mine. But that doesn't mean the Father is present inside each one. Human beings have understood everything wrongly. The Father says, I know that you souls are seated on your thorns. This is such an easy matter. All living souls are sitting on their thorns, yet they still say that God is omnipresent. This is the main mistake. It is because of this that Bharat has fallen so much. The Father says, you have defamed me a great deal. You have insulted the one who makes you into the masters of the world. This is why the Father says, I come when there is defamation of religion. People abroad learn the concept of omnipresence from the people of Bharat. The people of Bharat learn skills from them. People of Bharat learn skills from them and they then learn from things. You have to remember the one Father alone and give everyone the Father's introduction. You are the sticks for blind. A path is shown to others with the stick. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children. Love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Baptada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. Essence of dharana. Every act you perform must be according to the Father's instructions. Every act you perform must be according to the Father's instructions. You must never disobey Srimat. Is it whether he is or not? You must never disobey Srimat. Do you agree? Do you agree to this? Is it possible to during the every action to follow the Baba's direction? Right? When forget this secret only, we become burdened and we creating unnecessary thoughts. When away to Baba's direction, then our unnecessary thoughts become stopped or disappear. Would you like to create unnecessary thoughts or not? You like to create unnecessary thoughts. Nowadays, thoughts are very big problem for us. We keep creating thoughts, but nothing happened there. Is it? Is it true? Somebody say to something to somebody, but we are thinking he always keep saying this in front of me. Sometimes he may mind it, me Is it? But nothing happened there. But we are keep creating and producing thoughts. Which kind of thoughts we are producing every day? Which kind of thoughts are producing every day? Produce, creating this kind of thoughts, positive or elevated, or this kind of thoughts keep coming from our mind every day, positive or elevated, or divine thoughts, positive or elevated or divine thoughts, which kind of thoughts are day by day increasing. But Baba told, you must never disobey Srimad. Srimad say, don't remember unnecessary things. This is the Baba's guidance. Can you accept from onwards? From today onwards, we will never create any unnecessary thoughts. Only then will all your desires be fulfilled without your asking for anything. You must not have any desire for trance or visions. Become ignorant of all desires. Second one, you must not meet together and gossip. You must not meet together and gossip. Become introverted and check yourself. For how long do I stay in remembrance of Baba? For how long? For how long do I stay in remembrance of Baba? Do I churn this knowledge? Blessings. May you make donations. May you make donations as a great donor and a blessed soul to every soul who comes into connections or relationship with you. One, give whoever comes into a connection or relationship with you throughout the day. Donation of one and another power. A point of this knowledge or virtue. You have the treasures of this knowledge and also treasures of powers and virtues. So let no day pass, let no day pass without your giving donation, and you would then be said to be great donor. Second, the spiritual meaning of the word donation is cooperation. Use the atmosphere of your elevated state and the vibration of your attitude to give cooperation to every soul, and you will then be said to be a blessed and say to be blessed soul. Slogan: the face of those who are close to Bap Dada and the family. Smile with contentment and face. The face of those who are close to Bap Dada and the family. Smile with contentment, spirituality, and happiness. Om Shanti. Now, today, tell one pointer, but with the explanation. Explanation should be more than 5 minutes. No need to stand up. You can say from how you are sitting. Who will start?
We must never disobey. We follow in being protection in our ground. If we obey human, we can do very protection in our life. In our life, so that human, we can experience our life. We can experience our life, light and mind. Through the Sriman, only Baba makes pure. We follow the Sriman, we can have blessings in our Brahmin families. Srimat means do not think or create unnecessary thoughts. So we are chanting Murli every day.
When did you write it? When did you write it? This. Yeah. How shall I say?
Every act you perform must be according to the Father's intent.
This is important is explanation rather than points. Explanation more important rather than moral points.
Be careful for words, thought, and action. Like this, and we are to surrender our action to the God. We are not affected from that action. For example, for bad.
We never affected by result of the actions. Continue. Sometimes we are performing good actions, but same time we are our expectation also behind that. That is why we got upset the result of action, because many will rise in front of us In back, they may defame us. Nicely say, your face is very great, like a Baba. I never forget your face. When I saw your face, I always see Baba's face. Like this, they may praise us in front of us. Then back, be careful, because nicely he speak and take everything from you and left it with empty hand on the road. They pick up some samples. Those who are left can see that person earlier used to do many karma yoga and service, but now not here. The way others may differ. If we expect the result only, this kind of matter affect us. If our expectation finished, we can't affect by others' activities. Do you understand? So
You have to remember the one father.
nice. And explanation.
You should listen.
Tamil or English. Morning four of them I have missed that Tamil range. At least you attend this English model. You also missed today. Where did you go? Morning. Where did you go? Say, point. Did you say the point? Can't escape without saying anything. Otherwise, I am keeping here. Practice only remind in this subject. When we make a practice, our speaking skill will develop. You should understand the secret of this. Otherwise, your basic knowledge becomes spoiled. In other places, many are speaking very well, but they don't have the proper grammar. Yeah, many know the proper grammar, but their speaking skills are very poor. That is why I am also keeping asking again and again. You believe me and to practice. Do you understand? Is it correct? Is it correct? Is it correct? This is the main subject for us nowadays. We are very clever in other area. Now, I think many times left without using anything. We have a lot of time. Sometime also only using throughout the day. Many times left without using. We have think about our time management also. If we fail the time management, our Srimad also become spoiled. If we don't use our energy worthwhile way, our energy become use unnecessary matter. Then our soul also losing that power and following the we couldn't able to work at proper time into spiritual practice. That is why Baba also expecting from us. We have to use our time worth life. Then our mind also becomes precious and able to inculcate the divine virtues also. Oh, Sam.